Hello, I've literally never done this before, so it may be a little rough. The glare on my glasses is kind of unreal, but this is where I have to sit to do everything. I'm a Leon, or imnosuperman. I've been a One Piece fan for years. I remember when I was first reading and I got caught up with a manga. It was somewhere in the middle of the Dressrosa arc. I don't remember exactly where, but that was either 2014 or like early 2015. So it's been 5 or 6 years for sure. Over that time, I've read a lot of theories and watched a lot of YouTube stuff. So I've I have a bunch of information. But after chapter 1000, which I loved, big fan. I'm a big fan of fucking everything One Piece. It's kind of unreal. But chapter 1000, it was great. I just wanted to make a video moving forward. Maybe I'll do more, we just gotta wait and see. But when I originally got caught up with One Piece, I read what was considered a end game theory or spoiler. As of the moment, it's gotten some stuff right, but it's also gotten some stuff wrong. So I'm gonna combine that with some other theories I've heard about and just go from there. If you're not caught up on One Piece, I don't know how the fuck you found this video, but that doesn't matter. For One Piece, at the moment, it's in Wano. We're in Act 3 of what is supposedly a Kabuki Theater type style arc. And according to the definition, Act 3 always ends in a great moment of drama or tragedy. And a lot of people were suspecting that tragedy was going to be all the scabbards dying. As of now, it appears that they are alive. My personal theory for that is that once Kaido is defeated, they will pass on. Because Kianemon's words, which, I should have looked that up, he says something along the lines of, at the moment, we can't face Lord Odin because all we have is shame. It was something like that. So once Kaido is defeated, they would no longer have that specific shame, so I could see them passing on at that point, especially because they got their asses kicked, like they're damaged for sure. So I could see that happening. But that's not why I made the video, why I'm making the video. As of now, what my prediction is Luffy, Zoro, Law, Kid, and Killer are all on the roof. Luffy just punched Kaido in the face, and it looked like he took some damage. So how it is pictured now, I actually think they're going to beat them. If we go back to Lady Toki's theory of the 9 shadows, at the moment there are currently 5 people on the roof, and we know that Sanji is 2 floors down, and Jinbei is 1 floor down, but Brook and Robin are running up the stairs now to get there. A lot of people think Robin's going to help out Sanji, and that makes sense. I think Robin's going to help out Sanji as well, but then Brook is going to help out Jinbei, because something that was mentioned in Whole Cake Island that hasn't been brought up since is that Brook is of the Three-Eyed Clan, and as of now, we don't know who is, but it is suspected that he is also of the Three-Eyed Clan due to all of his masks and all of his subordinates. They all have that like eye on their thing, so people think they're the Three-Eyed Clan, which makes sense to me. It does. So if Robin helps Sanji beat Black Maria and Brook helps Jinbei beat Who's Who, and the 4 of them make it to the roof, that is 9 shadows. And that would make sense. Brook would be really good against Big Mom, against Zeus and Prometheus. And Robin just kind of has to play a part after Big Mom specifically said not to kill her. And that would make 9 shadows. So the original prediction would be true. But that's just overall. Since the quote-unquote definition is Act 3 is going to end in drama or tragedy, and the spoiler I must have read more than 5 years ago, it states that Luffy, and it originally said that Luffy and all of the worst generation except for Blackbeard would defeat Kaido, and as of now we have something similar to that, But what it states is that Luffy gets the finishing blow on Kaido, but it is the last of his life energy and he dies. And that's actually where the Marines show up, which is something else that's been predicted because Sword's been revealed. So I do think the Marines will show up. So as of now, my legitimate prediction is that they will defeat the Yonkos, but it's gonna do massive amounts of damage to all of them because they're two fucking Yonkos. That's just how it goes. But I could see this being the pushing point and Luffy maybe potentially dying. Because a long-standing theory is that Law will use... Oh, now I'm blanking on what it's called. I know it's not called Eternal Life. I don't think it's called Eternal Life. But Law will use his special ability that Doflamingo wanted him to use on himself. And he'll use it to save Luffy. So my theory is that that happens, or they defeat the Yonkos, and Luffy is either severely damaged or dead, and that is where the Marines show up. The Marines show up and defeat them, and that would be the end and the tragedy. Because something that I looked up is in chapter 793, Akainu told Fujitora that he cannot step foot on a military base until he specifically brings him Luffy and Law's head. He didn't mention any of the other Straw Hats or any of the other Heart Pirates. So if he were to show up and he were to capture just Luffy and Law and take them away, the original theory states that those are the two that get captured and everyone else gets saved because they're the two who get captured. And Luffy is pronounced dead on the Marine ship on the way to New Marineford, I'm assuming. Sengoku is there because he has a loose connection with Law through Corazon. And Law is like, let me do this and save Luffy. So he does that. Law sacrifices himself, brings Luffy back. And then, Act 4 would be a huge battle between the Straw Hats and the Grand Fleet versus the Marines to save Straw Hat Luffy. I don't know exactly how everything would end, but that is my prediction for the end of Act 3. And yeah, oh man, I've always wanted to make a video. This is just I just wanted to. I love One Piece. I have for so long. It's unreal. And yeah, hopefully videos in the future sound a little better, but I'm just gonna do the best I can and go from there. If you watch this, I appreciate it. You have a great day.